Hey everyone. Well, I think that was a very intense week, and I think one of the reasons why it feels that week always feels this way is because we're not in a group talking about things before we post our assignments, and there's a sense of isolation and working on your own and not being able to sort of look at the discussion board for inspiration. So I applaud you for your hard work, and I there won't be another week really so much like that where you have two things due. You'll have week 9, of course, where you have a big thing due, but you'll already have gone over it. It'll be material that you've done. So along those lines, I want to talk about writing, which is, what's that? Aren't we talking about business? Well, we're talking about the business of writing. And as a writing teacher, I can't help but be a writing teacher. And I made a lot of editing corrections on, especially your letters, in terms of format, sentence structure, repetition, specificity, details. You need those things to be convincing. And I hope that you can revise them before you have to basically turn them in again. And that's the nature of this class, is that you do it once, you get feedback, and then you try it again. So whether or not I did it in the rubric, because turn it in. So for instance, if you posted last night and turn it in, it probably still hasn't loaded up to turn it in. Now it's 9:15 Pacific Standard Time. It's very slow. So a few of you have all your comments in the text box, or in your rubric. And at the very bottom under the writing, I will have written things to you about what to fix in terms of writing. Also, in terms of the nature of presenting a paper, please avoid numbers, outline form, letters, and headings that are extremely creative with italics, bolding, and underline. Okay, so MLA really basically says you put your heading on the left-hand side, and then you have your text. So think about that. And really, it's really important, especially as you move onward from here. My dogs are doing evil things. Come here, Rim. I'm actually making a video right now. We're all just a big, happy dog family. So in terms of the nature of this class, it is what it is. It feels extremely not writing related. It's the business of writing. That's the name of the class. And in terms of how we proceed, I think you need to plop yourself down into the role of someone trying to make a living from writing, because that's just the nature of this particular class, and all the rubrics are set up for you to do that interpretation or that imaginative jump into the job. So I think you need to just put yourself in there and imagine what you would do if, in fact, you have no interest whatsoever. But this is really a professional writing MFA in that sense. And the classes that you are required to take as an elective are very much about publishing, editing, business, freelancing. And there's really, once you sign up for them, you kind of have to follow along with the program. And I know it's hard and it's weird and it feels antithetical to creative process. But I just had a phone call with my partner. We're finishing our collaborative novel, and we are strategizing. We're doing strategizing. We have been working on letters. We are doing a lot of work that is not related to this manuscript that's over here on this screen. So it really, you can't not do it. It's part of the job, and it is a job. Okay, so I apologize that it's not, we're not writing villanelles and haiku, which I would love to do right now. It would feel great. But we are thinking about manipulating others into hiring us, which is what we need. Okay. All right. Onward, folks. This week is great in terms of getting information about resources. So I hope you really enjoy it and take a lot of notes and save a lot of links.